Hello and welcome to Granted Gardens. Today I wanted to shoot a quick video on how you can get free tomato plants. Yeah, I said free. So the idea here is that you're going to take your regular tomato plants, whatever you already have growing in your garden, and you can easily make free tomato plants just by looking for these few things. The part of the plant that you're looking for is called the sucker, and it tends to grow right out of the armpit of your already existing tomato plant. You're looking for something at least about 6 inches long, and I'll give you an example of what we're looking for now. This right here is a perfect example of a sucker. So if you look closely, you can see that the tomato plant, its main plant, has 2 stems right here. If I can get it to focus, there we are. This one right here, and then the main stem here. But out of the armpit, we have this 3rd branch coming. This is what's called a sucker. These guys tend to root very quickly, and this is about the perfect size to give it a shot. So all you have to do here is take a pair of shears or scissors and snip off right at the base. Now we've got this. So this is the sucker. It came right out of the armpit of the tomato. And all you have to do is put this guy in some water for a couple weeks, and he should grow roots fairly quickly. If you look closely at the base of this sucker here, you can see all these fine white hairs. These fine white hairs are actually the beginning seasons of roots. These, if they come in contact with dirt, they will root and they will get fairly large. I've been successful with this on more than one occasion. I'll show you what the next step would actually look like. Alright, so here we are inside. The lighting isn't so great, so bear with me. But this is where I keep my sucker plants. So I will cut off a few of them, and I'll place them in a tiny jar with water in the bottom. After a couple weeks, you'll see that the suckers, those small hairs, have turned into roots. By the time that these roots reach this point, they're ready for planting in dirt. So as I mentioned, I have successfully planted some of my rooted suckers. And you've probably seen them in my videos of the garden, but I'll show you some right here. So here we are in the 2nd garden bed. And right here, and this guy back here, are tomato plants that were rooted from suckers. You can see that they're pretty well established. They're getting pretty big. I planted these, I would say probably about a month ago. It's important to keep up on the tomatoes, which I'll make a separate video at some point, teaching you how to keep up with tomato growth and the correct way to prune. But once you start seeing some of the bottom leaves turn like this, especially on these smaller plants, you can just pick them right off. And as long as you keep up on that, your sucker tomatoes will grow into full tomato plants. I hope this helps, and I hope that you guys get some free tomato plants of your own. If you do try this and it works out, please comment below. I would love to hear your story. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to sharing more with you soon.